Alright, what is up you guys? It is Cameron, and today we are playing Fare Thee Well. I saw it on Steam and it looked interesting, and it, was very vague on what it's about, so I was like, whatever, let's give it a shot, see how it is. Maybe it's really good, maybe it turns into a series, maybe this is just a one-off video because it didn't do well, or the game isn't great, or I'm not really caring for it. But we're just gonna play and see how it is. I have no idea of anything about this game other than it says the girl in the green dress is gonna sing or something like that. That's all that I know. So here we go. Fare Thee Well, the story of a lonely man. Alright, do I have to click? Oh, a wanderer, a wayfarer, a stranger, and the sleepy town he found in the snow. One winter night, December 1967. I am a lone wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. But there is no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. The strong winter wind beats down all around me. I pull my coat even closer. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm going there no more to roam. Got it. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Down the road I walked, covered in cold snow. I have no one to meet and nowhere to go. I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is rough and steep, but golden fields lie out before me, where God's redeemed shall ever sleep. I said keep. I was just keeping the rhyming going, sorry. I need to find somewhere better than this. Okay, the music's a little too loud. Can I change that? Hold on. Okay. Return. I can't feel a thing. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Suddenly, I see a light in the bleak midwinter. A small town nestled deep in the woods. Asleep, dreaming the passage of time. All except for one single brick building, its windows glowing with light, beacons for the lost. I see it's a bar. Dimly? I think it means dimly. A dimly lit sign flickers above the entrance. On its name, emblazoned? I feel like that's wrong. I don't know. Pale golden letters. The hearth and home. It'll do. I push past the door and enter in out of the snowy night. Once inside, I take off my gloves and rub my hands together for warmth. It takes too long to feel my fingers again. I close my tired eyes and take in the sounds of the bar. It's busier than I'd expect in a town like this. There's a low murmur dispersed in the air. Some people are here in groups, and many are, like me, alone. It's good to see people again. I slip my gloves into my coat and take a seat. A bartender spots me from behind a row of drying glasses and approaches. Evening. A beer, please. I only order it so I can stay. The bartender fills a glass from the tap. Traveling through? He places the drink in front of me. The liquid in the glass shines like oil under the pale, mellow lights of the bar. Yeah. I drink it all at once. It brings some fire back into my blood. Can't say I know what business brought you here. How do you know I'm not traveling for pleasure? Pleasure doesn't come this far north, this time of year. I smirk. Maybe I got lost. Maybe you did. He takes my glass and steps away. I take a glance out the window while he's gone. The night is black and thick with snow. I should stay a while longer. It won't let up soon. Cedar, Maine, population. Cedar, Maine. Population, a little over 2,000. I was able to make out the sign off the highway exit before the storm got too bad. Originally, I'd meant to make it all the way to the other side. Hitchhiking got harder after sunset. When it got too cold to be outside, I headed off the road to the nearest place I could find. This place wasn't too bad. Reminded me of simpler times. I'll stay here for the night. Not that I have a choice. Just feels... It feels nice just to sit for a change. Sometimes you move so much you feel like you're not the one moving anymore, okay? Like you're drifting. Sometimes, though, it's fine when I can just stop and let things pass me by. There's a lot of reading. I'm ready. I can do it. After a while, I notice a change in the air. The curtain of small talk lowers into silence. The clinking of plates and glasses melts away. A small crowd begins to form in one corner of the bar. I walk over to get a look of what's going on and watch as someone gets up on the small unlit stage. It's a girl. A girl in a green dress is about to sing. The girl gazes with her deep brown eyes at the expectant faces all around her. A hush follows over the crowd as she leans into the microphone. Her face betrays not a single emotion, but pure wonder. It's almost as if she's somewhere else, remembering better times, preparing to sing to herself in a world that stood still, hanging off her every word. She begins softly, her voice barely above a whisper. I can't... What? By yon bonny banks, and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond. I know this song. Where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Of course I know this song. The small birds they sing, and the wildflowers spring, and in sunshine the waters are sleeping. Where the broken-hearted can know no second spring again. Though the woeful may cease from their grieving. You'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you. But me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. After her rendition of Loch Lomond, the girl continues to perform, singing various other folk songs. The audience continues to be mesmerized by every movement of her parted lips. The bar is eerily silent, and not a single person dare move. Her voice is magical. Perhaps the most beautiful I've ever heard in my life. Paraphrasing. I've never been this absorbed in song before. The voice of the girl in the green dress grows and grows and grows, only to fill the air with complete emotion, feelings seething with energy. Like her voice is an endless flowing spring, and to listen to it is to drink and drink and drink again. I've never felt this way before. I doubt I will again. When she finally finishes her set, the girl in the green dress takes a fateful step back from the microphone. Her skin beads with sweat. Her chest heaves up and down with the rhythmic beat of her exhausted heart. Her posture is tired but proud. Her breath short but steady. Her eyes somber but bright, vibrant with fire. And as I watch her, in this precious little moment of silence, it seems all time stops. The sheer intensity of this moment breaks over me like a cold ocean wave. The sadness I feel at this impermanence. Impermanence, I think. It's immediate, beginning and end. Pulls me under. Okay, quick thing. 1, I'm not used to reading and talking so much. My throat already hurts. 2, this is a lot of reading. 3, there's some spelling errors and words that I don't know, because I'm just not that intelligent. Yeah. But I am enjoying this. I'm gonna keep it going. This isn't the end of the video yet. We're gonna go a little bit more. But I just wanted to say stuff that wasn't from the story. Also, isn't it cool I have like actual lighting now? I got this lamp, and it looks way better than how it used to be. Anyways, back to the story. The sheer intensity of this moment breaks me... Oh, we already read that. I am washed. I am covered in fascination. And in that moment, the passage of time resumes. It flows unhindered, ignorant that so much change had just taken place in my inner self in that brief window of frozen time. That change in my heart has just set forth in motion a long, long story. Oh no. One that will not end for a very long time. A story of meeting people and saying goodbye to people. A story about arrivals and departures. Story about time. I sit alone for a while, taking this all in. After I regain my senses, I shake myself off and return to my seat at the bar. I see someone's cleared my glass from the counter. The bartender spots me out of the corner of his eye and comes on over. Another? I might be staying here longer than I thought. Just one. The man fulfills my request, pouring another glass full of the amber drink and placing it down before me. He takes a look around the bar as he wipes some washed plates. The sink isn't too far from my seat, and he can talk to me while he works. Busy night tonight. Busier than usual? Much. So even this counts as much busier than usual. This must be a smaller town than I originally thought. The girl helps? The bartender nods knowingly. Oh, the girl helps. Is she a real singer? I suppose any singer's a real one, but no, she's not a professional. We could never afford someone like that. Then what is she? She's young, about your age, about my age. One of those student types. A student? All the way out here? The bartender doesn't seem to take offense at my jab at his hometown. Don't know. She's been in town for about a month now. Stays in the motel across the bridge. Usually we don't have music, but she's willing to work for cheap. She's good. She's affordable. I take a sip of my beer. From the bartender's description, the girl in the green dress seems interesting. I'd like to talk to her, if I can. You let people talk to her after her sets? He seems incredibly unsurprised. No, but you seem like a nice enough guy, so go on ahead. I'll warn you though, no one lasted long in a conversation with her. I take a bigger sip and cock my head. Why's that? Seems to be she's an ice queen. She's polite enough, just doesn't say much. Doesn't want to open up to anyone about anything. That kind of girl. What? A bar singer who's too shy to talk to people? In the flesh. Of all the thoughts that crossed my mind while she was on stage, I didn't once imagine her to be shy. It must take a lot of courage to get up there and sing. She's so brave on the outside. But what's on the inside? What makes her so shy? There must be something hidden in all this. I'm far too interested to back out now. I finish off my drink to the last drop. I think I'll take my chances. You tread a dangerous path. Then he nodded at something behind me. There she is now. Go ahead, before she leaves. I take out some money and tuck it under my glass as payment and stand up from my seat. Your sacrifice will be remembered throughout all northern Maine. Out of the darkness of the crowd, I spot the girl in the green dress, making her way toward the door. She's tugging the sides of her coat tight around her, like she's trying to make herself look as small as she can. I wave her over before she can leave. She sees me and stares at me blankly while I approach her. She seems surprised. That's her. That's the girl. God, she's beautiful. I can't take my eyes off her. She's absolutely breathtaking. But she's not saying a word. Okay, we're gonna end off right here. Okay. So I'm gonna stop this recording. I'm gonna do a second part. But this is the first video. And I'm only gonna do these two parts right now in this recording, and then I'm gonna see what you guys think and decide if I want to keep going or not. So definitely give me comments and tell me if you want me to keep playing this, because I will be keeping an eye out for it. I'm also gonna put a poll. There's a poll over in the corner on if I should keep this going or not, so vote on that as well. Please let me know, because I am interested in this enough to keep going. The talking's gonna get, I'm gonna have to get used to it. As long as it doesn't annoy you guys how annoying I am reading this, or if you're interested in the game as well or anything like that, let me know, because I will keep this going. So that was Fare Thee Well. Pretty good game so far. It's interesting. I want to see where the story goes. I hope you guys have a swell day.